Hi guys, and welcome back to Booked with Joobie. March has flown by and we are at the end of the month and we have to pick our April TBR. I can't believe it. March was a great reading month and I will have a video of all the books that I read and listened to coming out the next video after this one, so stay tuned for that one. But as far as this video goes, we're going to pick some more books together because it's almost April and we got to pick some stuff to read. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so last month I was kind of trying to get over my fantasy hangover a little bit because I had read Throne of Glass and then I read Fourth Wing series, like kind of back to back, and it was just a lot of fantasy. So in March, I really just tried to pick like a bunch of different books. For April, there's a couple that I for sure want to read because they just came out and I'm like, we need to read these immediately. And I haven't started them because I was like, oh, I'll just wait for April. But anyway, we're going to pick those ones. So with that being said, the first one we are going to do for April is definitely going to be the new Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping. Now, first of all, if you've seen the rest of the series, Scholastic did a great job keeping them in order. I don't own the rest of them. I'm actually waiting for them to do a box set with this one, with maybe something, sprayed, or I don't know. I want something. So when they do a box set, I'm going to get them all. I also love that this is purple because that's my favorite color. And if you don't know much about this book, it's about Haymitch and the 50th Hunger Games. So very excited to read this. I have seen a couple people online crying. So, I'm a big baby. So I'm like looking forward to it, but also very nervous. So the next one I want to read is, I really want to try the Magnolia Parks. I actually really like the Bookstagrammer Jolie reads. She's awesome. She's just so funny and kind, and I like a lot of her book recs most of the time. So she loves Magnolia Parks. So I thought I would give it a go. I don't know much about this other than I think it's billionaire love. So totally into that. And if anyone wants to talk to my husband about becoming a billionaire, that would be great. So let's do, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I really want to read Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I don't know a lot about it other than I listened to a podcast with her on it, with Kale Lowry on the Barely Famous, and I really thought she was a cool author, and I thought, these sound like really good books. I've heard good things about them, so let's try this one. Okay, so we're gonna need maybe 2 more books. Let's do, you know what? Let's just go with like all new books this month. So, The Wedding People by Alison Ispatch. Sorry if I said that wrong. I've heard that this one is a very funny book, with basically like a woman with nothing left to lose. So I love the vibe already. I am very excited for this and heard really good things about this one. So you can just see it there. Okay, and let's pick 2 more. You know what? Let's go crazy for April. I did really well in March, so maybe we can be kind of crazy this month too. I would like to throw another, I think I'd like to throw another fantasy back in there because it's been a minute. I just can't decide between Caraval or Heartless Hunter. I'm gonna go Heartless Hunter. Everyone is loving this one, and I know the second book, Rebel Witch, I think it is, just came out. So maybe I can go to the bookstore. Brandon, if you're listening, that would be a good date night. Just saying. So maybe we can go do that because then I could get Rebel Witch after I read this one. Okay, we'll pick one more. Let's do more of a thriller, I think. Let's go with, this one's been eyeing me down for a while. Let's do Lying in the Wait by Liz Nugent. I read her book, Strange Sally's Diamond, and let me tell you, when I think about that book at least once a week, I do. It was so messed up. It was so good. And now trigger warning for that one. I have talked about it before in another video, so if you want to learn a little bit more about that, it's in my top 5 books from 2024. Seriously, such a good read, but a lot of trigger warnings in that one. So you got to be ready for that. But she's just, I don't know, she's a dark writer. I don't know what that says about me that I like it, but I'm here for it. Okay, so I think that is going to be our April TBR. Let's take a nice look at these. Here we go. Okay, that's going to be our April TBR. Have you guys read any of these? Have you read anything by any of the authors? Let me know in the comments. I want to know, do you like them, not like them? Let's chat about it. All right, and that's everything for today. I will see you in next week's video where I will go over everything I read in March. Love you all. Bye.